and welcome back to another book review. I know, one so close to the last one. It's kind of surprising. This one, I read even faster than the last. It was shorter, to be fair, but I mean, I read this all in one night. I may have stayed up all night to read this one. So, if that's a testament to it being hard to put down, just saying. Difference between this one and the last one, despite having similar subject matter, this one's a true story. The other one was historical fiction. So, today's book is The Girl on the Tracks by David Keidar, or Keidar, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, Keidar. But anyway, so it's another World War II era book, but this one is recounting the memories of the author's aunt who lived through World War II and the persecution of the Jews, but this time not so much in Europe as in Odessa and having to go through Ukraine and Russia as they're being pushed out of their homeland as they're being invaded by the Germans. Which, given current events in the political sphere, a little bit chilling to read right now with the moments like, ooh, little eerie, but anyways, this was actually originally written in 1994 in Hebrew, and I think this is a more recent translation into English, which may be part of why the book is a little bit hard to read in places, and some of the metaphors take a minute, but a lot of it is also very poetically written, though, which I liked about it, even if it did slow me down a little in digesting it, but ultimately it made it more powerful. But we're so used to hearing about World War II in the European sphere that it's weird hearing about a different point of view, not only from further east, but also we usually have a more zoomed out lens where we see the atrocities of what happened to the people at large, like as a group, whereas this is on a micro level, looking at one specific person's life and what all they went through in this. Which, I mean, I know it's not the only book like that. There's loads of books written like that, but each story is unique. Each one went through different things. Each one saw different things. They're all different lives, and they're all fascinating and heartbreaking in their own ways. But it's kind of also a testament to how strong the human spirit is, even when tested by that much adversity of what all has gone on, no matter how much has been thrown at them, and yet they don't crumble and break and collapse under the weight of it. They find a way to survive. And that is very, very powerful and very inspiring, personally. Like, that, I mean, for me, it's also chilling knowing that I had ancestors that were Jewish on my dad's side of the family. My grandpa actually converted to Catholicism so he could marry my grandma, but we actually had Russian Orthodox Jews in our family. So it's like, World War II, this kind of hit close to home for us. But, yeah, it's not often that you hear about these stories from that part of the world, especially on such a zoomed-in level. This may actually be the first one I've ever read that's quite like this, and I found it really, really interesting. And like I said, I read it all in one night. So, yeah, I did not sleep. I'm sure the circles under my eyes are crazy right now, but, oh man, just another one that is so heartbreaking and made me cry at points, but, they made so many metaphors throughout the entirety of the book that compare everything to birds, which I found really interesting. At first I found it odd that's like, what's the fixation with the birds? But the further in it goes, it's like, no, that makes sense. That makes so much sense, actually. Like, you have to read it to understand where I'm going with it, but man, the stuff this lady has gone through and just wrapping your head around it happening to one person is crazy enough, but then you think about the hundreds of thousands of people, the millions involved with this, and thinking about each individual life and what all they went, it's mind-blowing. And this is why it's weird, because it's like World War II is far enough back in history to where it's like, it hasn't been like forgotten, obviously, but I feel like details are starting to fall to the wayside as the survivors are starting to die off. We have to keep retelling those tales to keep history from repeating itself. That is like why we keep track of history, to keep history from repeating itself, you know? It's powerful stuff. It is very powerful stuff. It is very hard reading, not gonna lie, but powerful. I personally give it a 4 out of 5 only because the way in which it's written, it is tricky to follow at points, and I had to reread quite a few passages over again to, like, get it. But that may have been part of the translation, I don't know. But I mean, that was literally like my only issue at all with the book. Everything else about it is amazing. Like I said, one night. Like, how often do I stay up all night and read a book? Like, didn't even go to bed. Like, yeah, it's not that often. So, I do recommend it if you're interested in memoirs, in that era, in survivorship. Just, there's a lot of people I feel like would enjoy this, even though it is a darker topic and it is a darker read. Not gonna lie, like, really dark at points. But anyway, guys, that is it for this one. So, as usual, you know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload, leave comments down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my Etsy, everything and more. It's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Anyway, guys, till next time, see ya.